guys, this is Jason Morris, Real Estate Agents That Really Work. I'm calling for sale owners today. We'll see what I get. I loaded up 1520 in my dialer here in Storm Dialer. I just went through people I needed to follow up with, people I hadn't got in touch with. And here, call it, record it for you guys. Man, I'm going through and leaving all voicemails this morning, it seems like. There's another one. That's 5 in a row already. So I'm doing this. I got MLS pulled up. I got Man, there's another voicemail. Oh gosh, this is a good one. I hope these people answer. No, looks like there's another voicemail this morning. And with Storm Dialer, once you hear the voicemail start, you just push the message button. It goes ahead and leaves the message on another line and calls for you. Calls the next person. Man, it's Thursday. Maybe I started too late. I didn't start until 8:30 this morning. At 15, it turned out I had 15 for sale owners to call, and I'm number 8, and I've left voicemails for everybody. My voicemail is pretty simple. It's just, hey, this is Jason Morris with eXp Realty. I was calling you about the home for sale. And there's another one. Oh, this kid, I've talked to him several times. Hello? Hey, man. Hey, this is Jason Morris with eXp Realty. I was calling you. Hey, man, have you sold that double wide home? Yeah. Oh, okay, you already got it sold? So they give you a contract, they give you money, and everything's done with? Oh, okay. Sounds good, man. Thanks. He claims he's already sold it. We'll follow back up with him in a week. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Some of these guys will say, oh, we've sold it. There's another voicemail. I say, hey, we've sold it. And what it turns out is they haven't actually sold anything. You've just talked to them 3 or 4 times. They think you'll go away. But sometimes what happens is they tell you that they got a ton of realtors calling them and stuff. They think it's going to go away, but then a week, 2 weeks later, you just call them again. I know he hasn't sold it though in the last 3 days. I know that for sure. Oh, this is a guy too I talked to a couple months ago. Yeah, this guy, I'm sending him a text too. I've talked to him several times, but I haven't been able to get back in touch with him, and that's what happened. Let's see, I'm sending him a text. His voicemail's full. I wanted to leave him a voicemail. I talked to him like maybe a month ago, month and a half ago, and he kind of fell off the face of the earth. So yeah, he kind of fell off the face of the earth, and I'm just sending him quick text messages. Hey, this is Jason Morris with eXp Realty. Hey, did you sell a home? And then I put the address, just because I doubt he sold it. A lot of these people spend the holidays. A lot of these people, they kind of gave up. Their ad expired off Craigslist or Zillow or wherever they come from, or fell down to the bottom, and they didn't repost it. So plus his voicemail was full, so that means that nobody can leave a voicemail for him. That's it, man. I went through 15 for sale by owners in 8 minutes and 59 seconds using the storm dialer with Red X. And that's how it is some days. Some of those were follow up calls. There's one guy in there that I talked to probably 4 to 6 weeks ago. We talked several times. He's out of town. He needs to sell the house. He basically moved for a job, and I didn't get him, so I sent him a text message, and see if he responds to that. And that's kind of common sometimes. Sometimes you'll get those people that hey, they haven't responded to you. So try sending them a text message. It's not that they're rejecting you; they're just rejecting the idea that you're presenting them in the moment. And two, we're all busy. The guy's probably at work. He's probably, he might work at night. It's before 9 a.m. in the morning here, so he might work at night. Who knows? But anyway, I use Storm Dialer with Red X. It saves me a lot of time. I don't procrastinate going to the next call, and like I said, sometimes calls are like that. But the key is to just keep following up with people. Hey, I didn't get them today. It's a Thursday, so maybe I need to try them in the afternoon. It's Thursday. It's before 9 a.m. There's a good chance they're at work. They work at night. There's a good chance they're in the bed. Maybe I need to try them in the afternoon. Maybe I need to try them around lunch. Maybe I should try them like on a Saturday or Sunday to get in touch with them. Vary your times of follow up with the people that you can't get in touch with. And that's sometimes the best thing to do and the easiest thing to do, just because people are busy, and sometimes hey, they had 2 or 3 calls from realtors, and they want to call you back, but hey, they got off work, they got the kids, they got dinner. I do the same thing. And there's an agent I work with. She called me yesterday. She called me the day before yesterday. Then she called me yesterday, and I don't have a transaction going on with her. And it's not that I didn't want to talk to her. It's just that, man, I was busy, and by the time I got home, ate dinner, did whatever, I was just worn out, and just I typically make calls. I usually start with for sale owners. I go to my Z Buyer real quick, see if I got anybody new in there to call. Then I go to my then I start going on expireds. I call expireds for an hour or so. Then I start following up with people that I've had like meaningful conversations with. Maybe I drove by their house if they're out of town or whatever it is. Like I got a lady here. I've sent her over the paperwork and stuff, and she's out of town, so I'm going to follow up with her here in a few minutes and just see what what's going on. Hey, does she what did she think about it? What did her husband think about it? What do they think about working with me? I can get them the price they need. I've already looked at the house. What do you want to do? I'm the only agent that has sent them a pre-appointment package. the only agent that sent him a net sheet. She was an expired, and she told me, she goes, I've had 5 or 6 agents call me. I gave them my email address. Nobody sent me anything. I, I said, hang on just a second. I drag and dropped it into an email. I sent her my pre-appointment package while I was still on the phone with her. It took me about 30 seconds. I had it on my desktop. I dragged it into Gmail, hit send, and man, while we're on the phone, I said, hey, it should be in your inbox right now from me. And she's sitting at her desk at her computer, and she's like, hey, it just popped up. And so I've done every single thing I told her I would do. And, that's the key with following up with some of these people to get their listing. I've got another lady. She's an older lady. My guess is, talking with her, she told me she's had a lot of health problems and stuff. My guess is just going to be that she's probably in her 80s. She gave me this other guy's number to call that lives like right down the street, and she goes, "Oh, he's helping me show it." Um, well, I've called him. I've left 3 messages for him. Apparently, showing your property isn't a priority for him, and that's what happens too. I've got another one I'm listing this afternoon that the guy, I've been driving by the for sale by owner for signed by 6 months, calling it. Turns out the number on the sign is the next door neighbor, and the guy lives in Pennsylvania. And I finally get the next door neighbor on the phone, because what I ended up doing was text. Turns out the next door neighbor works until like 7 o'clock every day, and so she can't show the property till after 7 p.m. This guy's had his house on the market 6 months, thinking his neighbor's taking calls and helping him out, being a neighbor. And man, the house probably hadn't been shown the first time because 7 o'clock, man, it's dark. Who wants to go see a house after dark? So I'm meeting the neighbor with the key. The guy's doing everything electronically for me to list it. And the neighbor really didn't want to be bothered with it, but she just couldn't tell him no. He's been living there by her for years, and he ended up moving to Philadelphia because his mom was sick and he needed to take care of her. And it's it happens. It's really kind of crazy how some people think that their neighbor's going to help them out for free, and they're going to take all the calls, do all the pre-qualification, and help them sell their house, and it almost never works out. Um, just because that neighbor's got, they got life going on, they got a job, they got family, they got kids, they got a lawn to take care of, and they don't carry their cell phone around with them 24 hours a day like we do. So anyway, guys, I'm getting back on the phone, calling some more people, and you guys have a great day. And hey, if you're interested in Red X, they always have a lot of specials. They waive setup calls for my group. Just call them, tell them Jason Morris sent you. You're in the group real estate agents that really work, and they'll get you set up. So have a great day.